And hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Shadow Scythe playing Avorion. Now, last time round we managed to fight off some pirates, but we also ran into a small bug wherein basically the game just kept removing or replacing block types, not showing things properly, and being a little bit of a dick. So in this episode we are going to go ahead and give the rest of the Favour House Atlantic some much loved and much needed armour plating. Just to cover any essentials that could get damaged along the way. And it's also given the ship a bit of a hodgy-podgy look, which I quite like. But we're also going to go ahead and we're going to delete, well, once I remove safe mode, that block at the front there. Now then, what I'm going to put in its place, without that happening, is if we get rid of the armour, I'm going to give it a whole chunk of armour at the front there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale things down a few steps. Right, safe mode, match block. Do we have to have this bullshit going on? Right, there we go. So we're going to step it back up actually to 0.5. We're going to mirror Z. And what I'm going to do is just on the front of the Favour House Atlantic here, on the nose, is just give it not a visual aesthetic, but a little bit of reach for those front mining lasers, so they don't have to pass through the ship in order to mine the materials that I'm trying to mine. So these little arms, I'm an idiot, revolve these blocks around ever so slightly. These little arms are going to make bestest of friends with iron turret bases that are then going to have a very thin layer fuck-a-poodle in the ass of armour just on the front there. Now if I get rid of mirror, now this turret base, if I enter turret design mode, I can now go in directly, one asymmetrical turret there, go back out, yep. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, enter turret design mode, and put another asymmetrical turret on there. So we've got these little arms out on the front and we've got our PDS gun. So over here we've got 2 iron mining turrets and 1 double iron salvaging turret. So if I put the double salvage turret on that side and the double iron turret on that side, I can then realise that I've fucked things up anyway. Select that gun and remove it. Turret design mode for that block, and replace that with a double turret, because it is a double turret. Okay. Go over here and put the double iron salvaging turret in its place. And there we go. So we've got mining, we've got salvaging, and we've got a point defense gun. But this point defense gun is actually in ever so slightly the wrong place. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to remove that gun and I'm going to go ahead and remove that. We've got an iron cargo bay that was lurking underneath there. So what I am going to do now is, if it will let me, scale that cargo bay up to its fullest size. Yeah, it'll let me do that. Go back to select blocks. I'm going to scroll through. Titanium armor. Thinnest possible layer. What? No. Titanium armor. Match block. But then scale it down. Right, okay. You should have had armor on each of those. There we go, that'll work. So this block here, I'm going to go back to match block, 0.5 scale step, and fuck's sake, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, we don't have to match block. Cool. Because what I'm going to do is from there. Okay. Up. 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 And we'll go back, we'll find the turret base again. Was that iron turret base? There we go. So if we go back down to titanium, thinnest possible layer, match block on all sides, so thin as we can. Ding, ding, and ding. Select out into the middle of nowhere, iron turret base, and we have got, is it a double chain gun? It's a double chain gun, so... where'd it go? Use design. Back again, yep. And then we have our double chain gun over there, which I can then stick. I wonder what the fuck just happened. What the shit, guys? Okay. We are not replacing a turret base. We are putting a turret base. Okay, transform into turret base. Click off. Select block. Turret base design. Use design. Back. Okay. Click off. Go over here. Double chain gun turret. In there. And thank you. So, if I now organise this, we have mining turret on 1, salvage turret on 2, chain gun turret on 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Now then, was there any more wreckage still around? No? Okay, so one of the things I've missed out on so far, quite stupidly, is the equipment dock. Now from the equipment dock, I may even, he says, be able to get some new toys that will help the Favour House Atlantic not be as blatantly flimsy in the face of any coming attacks. So let's get into this dock. F. Now then, let's have a look at the ship. Or not. Right, trade equipment. High-tech trading system is way out of my reach. Quantum hyperspace. Radar upgrade. Turret control system. Ooh. Object detector. Can I buy an object detector? Yes, I can. That's not actually what I wanted, is it? Feck. Right, we'll come back to this in a minute. So let's go through to the ship. Now, over here we have systems. Now then, I definitely want more turrets. So we're going to go ahead and install that permanently, which gives me 4 more turret slots. Now the other one was the object detector that I've suddenly realised. Yeah, let's go ahead and install it anyway. So valuable objects detected. But what is the valuable object? Is it the wreckage? I don't know. But over here, let's go back in. So we now have several more places where we can put these turrets. So let's go ahead and get rid of this double turret. And go into the wrong menu because I'm an idiot. So we're going to go back over here. Asymmetrical turret. Press B. Yes. So we can now put in our other iron mining turret. Now from the front here, if I scale everything down, no longer black, don't match the block anymore. So we've got our armor, and I'm going to put in another one of these arms into kind of a makeshift multi-tool array. So, come on. For fuck's sake. Another block of titanium armor. Focus in. Right, so let's rotate this one more time. So where is the turret block gone? There we go. We'll slot in an iron turret base. If we go back over titanium, we have our armor, which I'm just going to go ahead and slap a thin layer of armor on it again. Also slap a thin layer on the inside of those turret bases. And on the underneath. So I'm going to deselect. I'm going to select the bottom of that turret base. And it is a double iron salvaging turret that I've got. So let's go ahead and select the double. We're going to go back. We're going to hit the B key. No, we're going to hit that key. We're going to slot in our double mining turret and then realise we haven't got enough miners. So do you have any crew? You do have crew. Okay, let's hire a miner. Let's hire another miner just to be sure. So we go to P. We've got our turret control system and the object detector. Those will reappear. So we've got our 2 mining turrets on 1. We've got our double salvaging turret on 2 and our chain gun on 3. And if I really wanted, slash and or had the cash. 52k. I could go ahead and grab some more iron miners. Just wondering, just because I can, does that mean I should? Oh, I can put my other turret on there now as well. Right, okay, so let's go back into the build menu. You guys are going to be sick of this by the time I'm done. We're going to remove the iron turret from over here, but we are going to focus on this block. We're going to click off into the middle of nowhere. We are going to delete that piece of armour. We are going to delete that piece of armour. We are then going to put a double chain gun turret on there. And on there. Nice! That actually worked the way I wanted it to. So let's just step scale. Slap some armour on top. And go out. So if I now go P... oh, for fuck's sake, Craig. Right, so 3 is my chain guns. And only one of them's firing because I haven't got enough gunners. So let's hire a crew. We can hire a gunner. Both of the chain guns now fire. Okay, cool. So if I now go back in, trade equipment, we can have... How many more can we have? We can have 2 more non-combat turrets. Okay, so trade equipment. We've got double iron mining turret, bolter turret, iron salvaging turret, or we've got 2 iron mining turrets over here that are the same. 1, 2. So if I go back into the build mode, I told you guys were going to hate me. We can now focus over here. So if I take off that block of armour there, and that block of armour there, I can go back in. 1, 2. And then back out again. I can now go back into here. No, F. We've got miners. Hire a miner. Still need 1 more. And we hire another miner. So in theory I can now tie... Huh. My common ones have slightly more range, but less efficiency than my uncommon ones. But we now have 4 mining turrets. 3 of which are now firing. We've got our double salvage. And we've got our deck guns. Hey, an entire episode spent sorting shit out. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you all in the next episode. Ta-ra for now.